Good freaking morning. What's up? What's happening? I know what you're thinking. I look so good. I just woke up and I'm taking care of my babies. Last week I did not post. I had a UTI and I just was not down to film, honestly. And then a lot of crazy shit happened. I got rear-ended. And then I had twins, and so now I have 2 bottle babies. And so you're going to meet Mr. Russell. He's in there with Liam, and he needs his morning bottle, and Liam's going to aggressively be mad because he doesn't have a bottle. And we can talk about that. And then I have another exciting thing to show you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it and see what's going on. Go away. Go. Get back. Buck, you savage. Buck. Okay, here's your bottle. Okay, hang on. There you go. You go away. Live your life. Go away. Go away. Oh my God. Do not be a dick. Russell. Like I said, Izzy had twins. And when cows have twins, they usually get very confused. So basically what happened is she laid down to have Russell and did. And then she was like, oh wait, I'm gonna have another baby. So she cleaned him off a little bit, but then laid down to have her other baby, Rudy. And then just started kind of taking care of him and kind of forgot about Russell since they're just so used to only having one. Twins aren't super common in cattle. Do not be a dick. And so it was kind of, you know, that's just what they do. They're like, oh shit. On Wednesday, I took him, brought him in, and he's been a bottle baby ever since. Liam is a good big brother, but he doesn't understand why he doesn't get a bottle. And it's because he doesn't need a bottle right now. So I just get to get abused by Liam while little Russell gets fed. But yeah, he's doing great. And then little Rudy is doing fantastic. Out in the, his ear does not bring milk. And like I said, little Rudy is doing fantastic out in the field. So yeah, it's good. No, do not even think about it. You can be mad, but be mad at me. Don't take it out on Russell. Don't be a mean big brother. Is why Russell is so tiny, because he's a twin. He's not like aggressively small. It's just, he is quite small and it's very cute. You're a little tot. Okay. Liam, you have no decorum. But yeah, this is my life. A lot of people have asked questions on like what I could do differently, give Liam a water bottle or feed them both. The thing is, feeding them both at the same time would be incredibly difficult because Liam really is a two-hander while feeding because he's a big, strong boy. And I think a water bottle would honestly piss him off. He drinks out of a bucket and he has feed, hay that he's consuming. That's why he doesn't need as many bottles anymore. So he's just gonna be a child and be angry when he's not getting a bottle, and I just have to deal with it essentially. There's really no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. So yeah, but Russell's doing great, and it's actually great. Like if you follow me on all my other socials, you'll know I was thinking about we were gonna have Liam go out with the teenagers in this pasture so that he could have friends. But then when Russell came around, it was actually better because now they're just gonna stay in this pen because until Russell gets big enough, and then I'll let him out. Because now they have a friend. It's so cute. When I come out here to do other feedings, they're usually cuddled together, and it's so freaking cute. But yeah, they're doing great. They are both thriving. And so now I'm just a mother of 2, under 2. So it's really fun. Look at Liam eating him some hay. He's like, all right, fine. But yeah, he really is big enough. So what I do is I feed Russell a bottle in the morning. Liam gets one in the afternoon. And then Russell has another one at night because he needs 2 a day. And Liam only needs 1 a day because he's really eating hay and feed. And that's where he's getting a lot of his nutrients from. So they're not, like everybody is good. They're growing well. Russell is trying to chew on his little flank and he just lets him, which I think is such a sweet older brother move, you know. No chewing or sucking on penises. You guys might be like, what the hell, Lacey? But I actually had twins a couple years ago, twin boys, and I had to take one of them to the vet because he had an infected penis, because after they would have their bottles, they would suck each other's dicks, hoping it had milk, and one of them had an infected penis. So it happens. Liam doesn't do it because he's not used to having another calf. Russell just does it a little bit, but he doesn't touch his privates, luckily. He just chews on his flank, so it's not a problem. But yeah, very fun. Very fun stories I have to tell of the farm life. This next thing is so freaking exciting because if you guys have been here, any of my socials for a while, you know that I used to have this farm vehicle, the Gator, and it finally took a shit last winter. And so on a farm, it's so nice to have something to be able to like go check cows, take feed to them. And a big thing for us is when we have to bring babies in, because we could just, you know, get them to the barn that way. So that was so nice. And when it took a shit, I've been hot girl walking and hot girl hiking everywhere, okay? So I knew I needed to get something else. They're not super cheap. And then, like luck would have it, in my favor, my friends were selling their Polaris Ranger. And I was like, oh my God, can I buy it from you guys? And they were like, yeah, of course. So yesterday, I went and picked it up, and I'm going to show you. It's parked in my little shop right now, and I am obsessed. Here she is. Look at the beauty. This is a Polaris Ranger, and so it is so freaking nice. I am literally obsessed with it. I am able, you can see all the cow shit on it because I've already been taking it everywhere. It is so nice. I am so freaking excited. Literally yesterday I was just taking it everywhere I could. Like I went on all the fields, checked all the cows. I was going up to my brother's house. I even took his dog for a ride because I'm just so happy and I'm so grateful that I was able to buy it and I was able to get it because it's such a necessity for the farm. And I just know that this is going to come in so handy, and I'm just over the moon excited that I was able to get it. So I'm obsessed. I love it. I am so grateful that my friends were able to sell it to me because it made it super easy. But yeah, she's a beauty. She is a beaut. So very, very happy and very grateful that I was able to get this bad boy because it is definitely going to have very good use on the farm for sure. And last on the list is I thought that I could give you guys the story time of me getting rear-ended. While I get ready, because I'm not doing anything crazy, but I do need to run some errands today. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get ready real fast and you guys can hang out and I will tell you about how I got rear-ended. Anywho, skadoonskis, let's get into this. So on Tuesday, I was coming home from my nail appointment, which she slayed, as always, so cute. And, you know, I was living my life and I was at a two-way stop sign that I take quite often. And I was checking right, checking left to see if there's any traffic coming because, you know, I'm a good citizen. I try to abide traffic laws. And all of a sudden, while I'm completely stopped at a stop sign, I just feel something like boom. And I just get nervous because I usually have really bad luck when it comes to like anything vehicle wise. I can do a whole video on that. Like I just have really bad luck. And so I immediately was like, went to, how was this my fault? Like, how did I just make this happen? And then I realized that there's a truck behind me and he had slammed into me. And so I get out because I need to go assess the situation, obviously. And luckily he was so nice, such a kind soul. He immediately goes, I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Because, like, I'm not one of those people who's gonna be like, he accepted fault, like, you know, I get it. Like, I am an apologizer too. And so I was like, you know, it's okay. So I look at my truck, I look at his truck, and I immediately realized I have no reason to be upset. Because literally the only damage that I had was my bumper. And mind you, my bumper had already had a little bit of damage because my father. So I was like, am I about to get a new bumper and I don't have to pay for it? Holy shit. So I immediately have a different, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm not going to be an asshole to this guy because he doesn't deserve it. He's being so nice. Accidents happen, you know. And he's like, do you care if we pull up to that pull off so that we're not in the way of traffic? And I was like, absolutely. Because I knew that I wasn't going to call the cops because this was a pretty cut and dry little fender bender. So I knew it didn't matter if we moved where we were. So we pull up there. We get back out, and like I said, my truck, literally only the bumper was messed up because I have a ball hitch that's steel. His truck, on the other hand, had a good bit of damage to the front end because the front ends of trucks are a softer metals like aluminum, meant to, you know, bend and mesh and take the hit and absorb all the inertia, versus my ball hitch is all steel because it's meant to pull trailers. So aluminum met steel, and I won. But you know, he was super nice. He was very, very kind. He was like, all right, let me get you my insurance. So I go back to my truck. I call my dad just to make sure I get everything correct. And he brings me, and I like go to hand him my ID and my insurance card. And he's like, I don't need it. There's no way this was your fault, honey. And I was like, okay, like, I really appreciate that. So he gives me his information, and he apologized again. And I was like, listen, this could have been way worse. We're both fine. We're both, you know, like trucks can be fixed. Like I was like, you're good. Accidents happen. Because what he said, and I do believe him, is obviously he was behind me and stopped. And he said he went to reach into his pocket to grab something and his foot slipped off the brake. And, you know, it didn't like whiplash me. So I believe him. And again, like there's just no reason to be an asshole. Accidents happen. I've done stupid shit. My truck, like I can get a new bumper. It's fine. And I'm honestly so like, it's just been too easy. Like I'm waiting for something to happen almost, because I called and went ahead and put in the claim that day just to make sure I had it, you know, going ahead, got an estimate and sent it. And I got a call from the insurance adjuster person on Thursday. And, you know, she was like, you know, he accepted fault, which I knew he already did. Like he had told me multiple times. You know, he was like, there's no way this isn't my fault. I hit you at a stop sign. Like, but, you know, she's like, he accepted fault, so we'll cut you that check. It's pretty cut and dry. All you need is a new bumper. And if there's any other damage, you know, have them call us. And then I literally got the check on Saturday. He rear-ended me on Tuesday afternoon, and I already got the check on Saturday. It was freaking crazy. So now I just need to call that body shop, which I need to do today because it's Monday, and schedule my truck, and I should be able to get my new bumper. So I'm very excited. And I honestly, like, there were so many times that I was like, maybe I shouldn't claim this, because he was so nice. He was so kind. Like, I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to fuck up your insurance, but also you did hit me and you did dent my bumper. Like, I was just like, so I didn't take a rental because we have extra vehicles on the farm. I don't think that affects anything, but I was just hoping that maybe it did, because she was like, do you need a rental for when you, when your car's in the shop? And I was like, no, I'm good. I was like, we have extra vehicles here. I'll be fine. Because my dad has his nicer truck and then his work truck, so I can take one of them. And then my mom, when she got a new car, she just kept her old SUV. So I can have a vehicle if I need one. And if it helps him in any way, I hope it does, because he was so nice. You know, sometimes when you get into a fender bender and somebody can be a McAsshole, try to make it your fault. He just immediately was able to accept fault, and I just love that. Like, he just knew that he, like, had a silly little mistake, and I was just gonna be nice because, like I said, it didn't affect me really negatively that bad. Like, he hit my bumper. I can get a new bumper, you know? I didn't want to make him feel like a piece of shit because he had an accident. Like, I don't care. Like I said, it honestly kind of benefited me because my dad had dented my bumper, and I just never got around to getting a new one because I was gonna have to pay for it out of pocket, and now I get a new one. So, like, I feel bad, but, like, you know, it's kind of a slag. That was this week's video. I am going on vacation. So let me know in the comments if you want me to do like a vlog. Me and my best friend, Kelsey. You don't see her a lot because she lives in DC, but she and I have been friends since middle school. And we're going on a trip together. We're going to stay in Grand Rapids for a few nights, and then we're gonna go to a lake house. I don't remember in what city in Michigan, but we're just gonna chill and relax because she is an attorney, so she's super stressed and deserves a nice little vacay. And I have had a lot going on, and I would like a nice little getaway, so I'm very excited. But let me know if you'd like to see a vlog of that, because I definitely can do that if you'd like. Just let me know. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all right now. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!